Please put your hands together. This woman just won March Madness of Comedy. Stephanie Holmes.
Thank you. Give it up for Amanda, everybody. Isn't she excellent? This is so cool. Look at this, all these people. This is awesome. I'm so honestly, I'm really happy to be here tonight. But I grew up in a trailer park in Indiana, so I'm kind of happy to be anywhere. Any night at all where I'm alive, you know what I mean? Standing on a stage. I have all of my teeth. Yeah. Guess who has 2 thumbs and was not molested? This bitch. Yes, thank you. That's not easy in a trailer park in Indiana. A lot of child molesters. In fact, it got to the point where it started to hurt my feelings. You know, what's wrong with me? I'm a child. I was a Girl Scout. I went door to door in a skirt selling cookies. Nothing. And I didn't sell that many cookies. Okay, but I live here now. I have lived here for 18 years and I'm 36 years old. That's half my life. That's weird, right? That's crazy. Thank you. You can clap. Sure, why not? But I still won't be a New Yorker in a lot of people's eyes, right? Because a lot of people think you have to either be born here a certain amount of time to be a New Yorker, or you have to like live here, you have to be born here. You know, there's always like this debate about what makes a New Yorker. I think it's the amount of bullshit that you go through. That's what makes you a New Yorker, when you just don't care anymore, right? And I know I am one because I was walking down the street a couple weeks ago and one of my earrings fell into a puddle. Now, did I cry? No. I stuck my bare hand into that puddle. I grabbed that earring. I wiped it off on my jacket and I stuck it directly, yes, back into my labia. Exactly. Everyone on the street was horrified, but I got that on the Wish app, so I have to enjoy it. You guys know? Oh, some poor people here in the middle. You know the Wish app? I love the Wish app. It's the Midwesterner in me. There's this Midwesterner in me that loves a deal. I love to get a good deal, and I love to rub in your face the deal that I got. Like, oh, you like my shoes? You like my shoes? Because I got them at Kmart. Got them at Kmart on sale, and you like them. Oh, you like my earrings? 25 cents at a flea market. Oh, you like my dress? Stole it off a corpse. Because you got to do what you got to do for that deal, you know? When you live in this city long enough, you have fucked up thoughts, right? New Yorkers think things no other human would ever think. How many times do I have to see the exact same homeless person? In different areas, all over the city before I know he's my guardian angel. When do I lean in and go, Grandpa, is that you? For real? Are you the narrator of my story? Here's how long I've lived in New York. I can't even fall asleep anymore unless I hear cats fucking in my backyard. That is the sound of the rainforest to me. Here's how long I've lived in this city. Sure, I feel bad about myself when people on the train think that I'm pregnant and offer me their seat, but I take the seat. That's a free fucking seat right there. Okay, you guys don't know if you can laugh at me being fat. I am aware. It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I did it for comedy, actually. So if you think I'm just maybe like a lazy person, I don't exercise, I drink too much beer. No, I actually did this for jokes. So if you don't laugh, I am fat for nothing. Nothing at all. I got a valued customer email from Papa John's last week. And of course, for a minute, I considered printing it and using it as my suicide note. But then I got high and I ate Papa John's. So could you, that whole situation. Oh, you guys smoke weed, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's decriminalized. I don't know what that means. I smoke too much weed. I read this article about a guy in New Jersey. He smoked a bunch of weed and then he stabbed his wife to death. Yeah, it must have been a sativa, right? He smoked a bunch of weed and then he stabbed his wife to death. It doesn't even make sense. That makes no sense. And you can take it from me because I have smoked a lot of weed. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've also wanted to stab my husband to death. But then I just start thinking, yeah, but he's all the way over there. It's like a whole fucking thing now. It is so tough to be a female comedian. Number one most difficult thing about being a female comic, I have no idea what's happening with my purse right now. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it a lot. Number two, Louis C.K. keeps jerking off in front of us. The worst thing about being a female comic is people call me a comedian. I hate that, comedian, like I'm doing something different than what a man does. I don't go to a female doctor and call her a physician. I don't go to the clinic and get an abortion. It's offensive. I feel safe with you. I want to ask you a question, and this is serious. What is it about me putting on my makeup that makes my husband immediately have to shit? What is that? New Yorkers get this because we share bathrooms, right? What is it about me knocking on that door? What is it about me about opening up that tube of foundation that gets a knock on the door and a hey, can I get in there? And then I'm sitting on the couch for 45 minutes, then continuing to do my makeup in shit smell, and that's somehow how I know I'm deeply in love. What is that? Then he will complain about how much time I spend in the bathroom. He has the nerve to complain about how much time I'm in the bathroom, which is a little fucked up because of what society puts on us women, right? Like, I gotta do my hair, and I gotta do my makeup, and I gotta squeeze into a pair of Spanx, but let's forget about all of that, okay? Let's just focus on shaving. Just shaving alone, what does a man have to do? Chin, upper lip, balls if we're lucky. Chin, upper lip, is that a joke? Chin, upper lip? I have got to do an entire leg, plus another one, part of my vagina, my armpits, and my chin and my upper lip. It's a lot. I'm kidding, I don't shave my vagina. You could see the way they were looking at me. So I have a baby. There's never a good way to segue into that. Yes, I do. He's around here somewhere. He's almost 2. He could laugh when he was just a couple of months old. It was so cute. I remember I told the pediatrician this, and she said, that's impossible. I said, excuse me, you have no idea how fucking funny I am. Actually, I do this professionally, so write that on your chart. I had my baby at 35. You know what that means? Yes, you do. Geriatric pregnancy. Yeah. Old bitch. My uterus is just a grizzled police chief at this point. Just 2 weeks from retirement. Danny Glover sitting on a toilet with a bomb strapped underneath, getting too old for this shit. They made 4 of those movies. It's not my fault if you don't get it, all right? I don't know what kind of mom I want to be yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. I know I want him to be gay. I know that much. But how do you make a baby gay? I watch RuPaul's Drag Race with him while I brush his hair, you know? And I'll whisper in his ear, I'll say, if you become a drag queen, I'll make your costumes. And I did come up with a drag name for him, Drew Lee Andrews. Right? That's like an intentional thing. That's like an intentional thing that I intentionally do to make my son gay. But there are a lot of unintentional things that I do that probably will definitely make him gay. Like I'll be giving him his binky and I'll be like, put it in your mouth, suck it, you like it. And I'll think, okay, yeah, this is it. This is the moment. I lost you somewhere on making my baby gay. I'll get you back, don't worry. Stand-up comedy is like sex, guys. The more noise that you make, the better I think I'm doing. When it's over, I usually cry. So think about that. Yeah, geriatric pregnancy. It was crazy. I don't know. I feel older, though. I do feel older now. Like arch support, very important in a shoe all of a sudden. Right? Yes. Yes. How's this for old? I was at a party, and I left because it was too hot, and there was no place to sit. Right? At 20 years old, if I got invited to a party, my number one question would be like, are there gonna be hot straight guys there? And at 36, my number one question is, are there gonna be hot straight guys there? Because I can't. What are their names, like Tyler and Chad? No. I was at the club, I still say the club, and I found myself dancing very close to the emergency exit, you know? Said, I'm here to get crunk, not trampled. I still say crunk. I still say a lot of old people things. Here's something I recently said. I'm sick of the songs about the big butts. I stand by it, all right? I know you like them, but I'm sick of these songs about the big fat asses, okay? Because it's not real. It's either Taylor Swift, some skinny white girl who has no butt at all, or it's Nicki Minaj, someone who, let's be real, has spent thousands of dollars on her big fake butt. Where's my song, okay? Where's the song that I can relate to? Where's the song I can get down to? Where's the song about the big flat ass? The long ass. Yes, the ass you just slide off of. Just a big back with a crack right at the bottom. When do I get a song? The side tables are laughing the loudest because they can actually see my ass. Did I get the light? I thought I saw it over there, but I'll keep going forever. Okay, I didn't. I'm going to keep going forever. All right, I'm joking. I actually love songs about big fat asses, okay? I'm normal. I saw the way some of you were looking at me. You're like, is she American? Yes. I do love a song about a big old booty. And my favorite one is that Nicki Minaj one, Anaconda. I mean, there's a lot of really good big fat asses. You know that song, Anaconda? That song inspires me as a woman. Do you know what she says in that song? She says, he tossed my salad like his name, Romaine. Okay. And when he was done, I made him buy me lo mein. Okay. If I went to my husband and I said, hey, lick my asshole and then buy me Chinese food. He'd be like one or the other. He'd make me choose. So I'm an atheist. Anybody else? Yes, devout. I love it. I still do go to church sometimes, but only for gay reasons. I like stained glass windows and singing. And I'll yell gay stuff at church. Yes, Jesus. You better work, bitch. I get a lot of looks. It was hard for me to come to terms with that growing up. It was hard for me to come to terms with my atheism. I grew up in this very small town in Indiana. My prayers came true a lot. Like I thought maybe I'm God's chosen one for a little while. When I was in preschool, I was the understudy to play Mary in my preschool's nativity scene. Now I know there are actors in the room. Mary's the fucking lead, okay? I wanted it. So I prayed, and guess what happened? Bitch got chicken pox, God is real. But he's a dick. He's a dick. When I was going through puberty, I prayed for big boobs because I read it in that Judy Blume book, and I thought, surely this is going to be important one day, you know? I would lay in bed at night, and I'd go, dear God, please give me big boobs. And look what happened. God is real. But he's a dick, you know? where to leave you. Where to leave I don't know. It's tough. Like I said, I don't know what kind of mom I want to be yet. I think I'm going to have a hard time enforcing certain things, like, saying appropriate things, not making dick jokes, things like that. Like bullying is going to be hard. I feel like people my age, people in their mid to late 30s, we are the original cyber bullies. We are the trolls, because when we were growing up, there was something called an AOL chat room. Why did everyone just get so guilty all of a sudden? Right? ASL, am I right? An AOL chat room, and shit would go down in the AOL chat rooms, right? Because you're 15 and it's the year 2000. You're bored as fuck. You're like, what am I going to do today? I don't know. Probably mess with someone in a Wiccan chat room. I used to go into Pokemon chat rooms and I'd be like, my Pikachu has a boner. What do I do? When I was 15, I told a bunch of people in an AOL chat room that I was going to shit on their dining room table. And they closed down my AOL account. Oh, and then they called my mother. And I grew up with a single mom. They called her at work. My mom comes home from work yelling at me as she walked through the door, just pissed. Stephanie, do you think it is funny to just tell a bunch of people that you were gonna shit on their dining room table? And let me tell you guys something, all these years later, yes. Thank you.
You guys, Stephanie Holmes.